Good morning, Paul. And you're very welcome to Galway. Tell me, Paul, why are you applying for a job as a waiter in our hotel?
Just really, to be honest with you, is sick of being on the dole and stuff. Want to get out there and meet new people, do you know what I mean?
And you are from Manchester, Paul.
Yeah, that's right, Manchester.
And when did you come to Ireland?
About 3 years ago.
I see. And have you had any work experience to date?
Not well. You know, I used to help out in allotments and stuff in England. Apart from that, well, I did. Well, I can't say the kind of business I was in now, but I've done a bit of sales work, you know.
Oh, I see, Paul. You don't have that on your CV. In fact, your CV is rather sketchy.
Well, that's because that's the paper quality.
I see. You are...
There was a lot more, obviously, but, you know, someone spilt a bit of tea on it and wiped a bit of it off, so...
Really? You are signing on for unemployment assistance at the moment.
Actually, it's disability.
All right. And how are you disabled, Paul?
Well, I've had this ingrown toenail, like, for the last few years, you know, and I got septic at one stage, so now I walk with a bit of a limp, so I thought if I showed this to my community welfare officer, she'd probably put me on the disability, you know what I mean? Get free bus pass, everything, you know.
That sounds really wonderful, Paul. Free bus pass. Okay, Paul, let's relax here.
Do you mind if I light a fag?
Yes, I do, Paul, and I'd rather you desist from that.
Sorry about that. You say I'm just being kind asking, do you know what I mean?
Of course. How very manly of you.
Thanks.
Paul, tell me, how would you react if you were transformed into a fish?
If I were what?
Transformed into a fish.
Do you actually want me to answer this?
Oh, yes. This is to relax the interview, Paul. To make us feel happy and relaxed, and that we can sit back and talk about other things rather than the job.
Right. If I were a fish, yeah?
Yes.
I suppose it'd depend on what type of fish I'd be.
What kind of fish would you like to be, Paul?
One of them barracudas, you know, like the shorts.
All right. Why would you like to be a barracuda, Paul?
Got them long noses, innit? Like, you ever got handcuffs on? You could cut it off and stuff, do you know what I mean?
Very good. Okay, let's have another question to relax the interview, Paul. What would be your first question to the people of Antarctica?
I'd be like, I know you got frozen stuff here, but where? Oh, not Iceland, Antarctica.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, where do you shit?
Really?
Yeah.
How very interesting, Paul. How very, very interesting.
Like, I can probably understand, like, they're probably shitting them holes that they make where they do the fishing and that, but, like, would there not be some kind of law against that, or something that you can pollute the water or something?
I don't really know, Paul. I'm not familiar with the laws of Antarctica. Now, Paul, have you worked as a waiter before?
Well, like, I serve my mum fish and chips, don't I? I want to go down chippy, you know, get the plate ready, wipe it off, get cutlery. Sometimes we don't have a fork, but we have this kind of thing, you know, for cutting cake. And it's got like a little knife in the end. She prefers that because she always says to me, well, that's a lot better, Paul. Don't worry about it. Like, you know, if you don't have a knife, I'll just use that spoke thing because then I can cut and eat with it, you know? So it saves me the hassle when cleaning up, do you know what I mean?
You are fond of your
Well,
mother.
she actually told me I should join Silver Service or whatever it's called, you know?
Very good, Paul, very good.
Instead of, you know...
That you're a talent in that
Yeah,
direction.
and so that's why I want to pursue a career in, like...
Do you not miss your mother over here in Ireland, Paul? Buying her the fish and chips and serving them to her?
Yeah, I suppose I do, but now I've got less people to make the tea for, do you know what I mean?
Have you got commitments here, Paul?
Yeah, I got that CD. It was good.
I beg your pardon?
Commitments.
Oh, really? Oh, yes, Paul. I meant, had you any social commitments, Paul? Like, have you got
Oh, like
a
Facebook.
wife?
Like Facebook.
No. And, have you got a wife or a girlfriend here, Paul?
Oh yeah, I got a girlfriend.
So this is why you want to stay in Ireland, to be able to support and help your girlfriend. This is why you've applied for the job, is
Well, I
it?
support United.
Yes. I'm assuming, Paul, that unemployment office has sent you along to this interview.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
Martina,
Martina.
that's her name. Yeah.
She's where?
She said
Paul?
you'd like me. Oh, she's down that Dole office.
Ah, right. Okay.
She put me on to like.
Did
She
she?
said, what kind of work do you want to do?
Martina did
Yeah,
she? Oh, yes.
She asked like, was I good at cars and stuff? I said I can hotwire. That's as far as it goes. Then I told about serving mum fish and chips and stuff, and I kind of liked the idea of it, you know. So she says, what about a job as a waiter? I said I'll do it, but as long as it's not in one of those fancy places where you have to wear like a, what are them things called? It's like a belt, but you wear a waistcoat.
Well, we don't go that far here, Paul, but we would like to pride ourselves on our both our cuisine and our service. So, do you feel you would be a credit to our establishment?
Well, yeah, because like there's a long history of the catering industry and like working in restaurants and stuff in my family. Like my uncle Ben, he used to work in McDonald's, and then my uncle Tom used to work in Kentucky Fried Chicken. So like it kind of gets passed down through generation, doesn't it?
Paul, thank you very much, and we will be in contact.
All right, cheers, love.
Bye bye.
Make sure you tell Martine I was here, yeah?
Martin, yes, indeed.